Saudi Pro League continues their aggressive approach in strengthening their league with reputable names from all over the game, specifically the European market. We'll get to some of those names in a second, but essentially, ever since the arrival of Cristiano Ronaldo in January to Al Nassr and Karim Benzema to Al Ittihad earlier in June, the objective for Saudi Arabia has been clear: to become a direct competitor to the European market, MLS, and beyond. Now look, I've already explained in detail in my weekly column my thoughts regarding the approach and what this means in terms of non-football issues such as cultural, social, economical, and ethical challenges. So this video focuses more on the football side of things and how, in order for a non-traditionally well-known league to succeed, just like the Saudi Pro League, and to truly compete with the likes of Europe, there are multiple factors necessary that have to be implemented. Look, the Premier League remains the global king, as La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, and the rest of Europe have their own challenges when competing with England's top flight. As I also explained in another video, Messi to MLS will be a massive component in North America and what it means to US soccer culture. So the question here is this: where does all of it leave Saudi Arabia, and more notably, how does it learn the lessons from the Chinese Super League and not just attain notoriety, but also remain sustainable? The Saudi Pro League is financially supported by the Public Investment Fund. We're talking about $620 billion here. So the money is not an issue. Instead, here I give you 4 other footballing factors in order for the Middle Eastern League to maintain success. 1. Attain reputable marketable names. That's already been proven, and the list is only going to get bigger. 2. Create legitimate global TV deals in order to maximize exposure and better understand the league from beyond, and the culture as well. 3. Build from the inside, not just the outside. This means you can have all the Ronaldos and all the Benzemas that you want, but it won't be sustainable if you don't develop your own local legitimate talent and a fan culture that supports it. I'm talking about creating the Saudi Arabian version of Gavi or Jude Bellingham, because that will be very, very important for success. And finally, 4, be a transactional league, where you're not just buying players, but you're also selling as well, specifically these local aforementioned names. Look, it's a long road and plenty of question marks, and I don't see any other league disrupting the status quo as of yet, but time will tell. All right, to end this video, here are my top 5 most surprising moves to the Saudi Pro League as of right now. At 5, Karim Benzema. Look, I don't put him as high in the list because, being a practicing Muslim, I understand the cultural connections that Benzema may have with this move. But I did see him at least one more season in Europe. At 4, Cristiano Ronaldo. Again, not as high in my list, as we've got to remember he's achieved practically everything in Europe. And at 38, given his brand and status, he's not just a player coming to the Saudi Pro League, he's the ambassador for the whole thing. 3, N'Golo Kante. I wanted him to stay in the Premier League, so this is really more of a selfish, emotional add in the list. But at 32, given the offer and the chance to play alongside his French teammate Karim Benzema, is too good to pass. At 2, Hakim Ziyech. This was more of a Chelsea need again than anything else, but at 30, I was a little bit surprised there that he left that early. But 1, Ruben Neves. Many big clubs wanted his name, many. But it seems that the $60 million deal was too good to pass for Wolves, and now he joins the most successful club in Asia in Al Hilal. But Neves, a very important player for Portugal, is only 26. Perhaps the thinking here is to better go now to Al Hilal and perhaps return to Europe in the future. Still, it's a very surprising move given the age and, of course, his reputation within Europe.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis, and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.